Okay, so today mostly what I got done is I got Max's subplot with regards to Red, him wanting to find a way of getting rid of Violet because he likes Red more, um, and so I came up with this subplot. Here's the outline. It's just an outline, just enough to add a few things here. The exciting incident is Max brings Red out of hiding. The first plot point is Red goes and recruits a werewolf to join his army. So that even though that's already done, it's kind of in the subplot outline here. The midpoint happens when Red doesn't come back after a while, and Max starts getting suspicious and asks a trusted servant to find out what's happened to Red. The servant comes back and says she's been disposed of by Kurt. Sad and a little angry, he asks Violet to accompany him to the werewolf village to see if they can figure out what happened to Red. Violet doesn't resist as she figures she'll think of something by the time they get there. So after talking to both of them, he decides to dispose of her with some fireball spell, and Kurt jumps in the way and is killed. So remember, Kurt is bound to Violet through the totem of leadership, and so he dies. Okay, Max grabs the totem of leadership and tells the werewolf the first one that gets Violet gets to keep the totem and become the new leader. Thorn runs after Violet into the forest and then returns to say she's finished. Max then says that he will only give back the totem if they join his army. Thorn readily agrees, and Max gives him the staff. And that's pretty much all I did today. I know it doesn't look like much, but it's progress, and it took me, 3.5 hours just to figure this out. 4 hours, 3.5 hours, something like that. And then I kind of cleaned up a few things. There was a few like chronological inconsistencies, like the fact that the dragons were already enchanted when this whole story starts, and so a lot of their stuff had already been planted. And then the thing about hearing about the heroes storming the castle. Well, I put the meeting with Zanzibar back further, and so in that case, I made it to where that he received word that the Omni Gate was finished and ready for testing, and so he decides to go back uh, just after betraying Zanzibar. So that's what I got done today, and hopefully